Hello, YouTubers. This is Joe Bravo and Mo Bravo's Knife Reviews, and today I have one of my favorite knives at the moment. Um, it's an Anton Knives Boudica, full stealth, full size, Cerakoted, with a beautiful Damascus backspacer, beautiful pivot inlay, a beautiful pocket clip, and a beautiful pivot collar on the back side. Let me see if I can get a good. Whoop, careful. And yeah, it could be hard. There you go. You can see that. You could see that. And you could see that. Anton is out of South Africa. And I really have to thank my buddy Kyle for getting me into these. You guys have all seen my Cracked Ice Nebula traditional flipper that I posted a couple of months ago. And Anton reached out to me and said, "Hey, I got another one, a front flipper." He had seen I had tried a front flipper previously, and I loathed it. I just couldn't manipulate it. And Anton reached out. I said, "You know what? Let me give it a try." And the best thing is, he actually sent me videos showing me how to hold the knife so that I could deploy it better. And with a little bit of practice, I think I have become an expert. And I have a couple other buddies, Tommy, Jason, Kyle, James. All my friends have been helping me figure out different deployment methods, whether that's the Spidey flick, whether it's the front flip, whether it's the top flip or the Zippo flip with the Cortex. It's really some of the great things about this community. And Anton even showed me what I have dubbed the panty dropper. And that's when you manipulate the front flipper with the inside of your pointer finger. And I'm going to tell you, it is not easy to get at first, but once you have it down, I've gotten fairly good. And it's really all about treating the lock bar with respect. Now, I had a Fifth 23 or Fife 23 by CKF, and that was internal bolster lock, and you didn't even have to think about that lock bar in opening it up. But with the Anton knives, with the Shamwiris, with the Shams, you have to be cognizant of where your hand lies when you deploy this. And what I didn't realize is you don't actually hold the knife in your hand while you're deploying it. You almost let it cup itself inside your palm, or at least for me. You kind of make a channel for it to sit in. And all you're doing now is not putting, lateral pressure on the knife scales like it's a paramilitary 2. So you're not pushing this way, but you're actually pulling the pocket clip. And when you do that, you no longer ride the lock bar, which allows you to use all the different types of deployment methods. And I know it looks like I'm doing the same thing every time, but I'm not. There are a couple of different ways you could deploy a front flipper. So there is the traditional, I'm going to use the tick. There is the, I'm going to push down and get my thumb out of the way as it comes up, which actually works really well. I know it's not what you would think. I'm going to push this tick this direction. And look at that. It just flies open. You can even do it with the lower part of your thumb down here, as you can see. And it's weird because when I was riding the lock bar, every way I deployed it, I was in agony. Because one of the cool things Anton does is he puts a killer. I'm going to put some more light on this because you can't see. That is textured like a son of a bitch. It really, really is. And when you misdeploy this thing, I promise you, you remember. Especially the panty dropper. It reminds you real quick when your pointer finger is raw to the bone. Yeah, look at that. It's already nice and red. Yeah, you can see that. But you know, the girls love it. So why not, right? I guess what I want to show you guys is what helps me. As you can see, I'm pulling down on the pocket clip as I deploy it, and it really clears my hands. What I was trying to do was hold it like this, and as I would flip it, of course, my palm swell would be in the way. So what I've learned now is to hold that pocket clip, and it really allows me to be, totally vertical, or side, or the traditional palm, or pat of your finger here and straight down. And I could even deploy it vertically. I know a lot of times I'll find myself deploying it like this because I'm still trying to catch the knife. But I have no problems being, careful. And this blade is awesome. Anton, it is amazing. RWL 34 steel, Cerakoted, and look at that. I mean, it just moves. It's got IKBS bearings, and it is so smooth. And I almost relate it to, dropping the hammer on a firearm. That crack, that break, that glass. I know it's so cliche to talk about it that way, but that's really what I feel about this right now. I could do this all day long, and I've got Spidey flicks that I really enjoy, and I don't know if I could honestly say that I'm enjoying the spider flicks as much as I'm enjoying the Anton right now. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you were wondering how big this guy is, Anton does a great job letting me know. This is a full size, which is perfect for my hands. 8.5 inches, almost 3 3/4 on the blade there. And it's just perfect for my hand now that I've figured out how to work it. I have a 520 coming in. They're supposed to be coming out in August. I'm very interested to see if I have the same level of success I'm having with the Boudica as I will hopefully with the 520. That one is a lock bar with the carbon fiber inlay. So I'm very interested again to see if it was a regular bolster lock like the traditional ones, I would have no qualms about getting it. But when I saw that it was a frame lock, I got very worried until I figured out with Anton's help how to deploy one of these. So if you're not following Anton on Instagram, take a look at Anton Knives. Send him a message. He's great to talk to. He's very helpful. He really does great work. I now know 4 people, friends of mine, who have gotten an Anton Knives knife. My buddy Eric just picked up a beautiful 24 karat pivot Boudica front flipper. 5 actually. My buddy Corey, he's got a traditional flipper stealth style like this that I was able to scoop up for him. Kyle, he's got a full dress cracked ice nebula front flipper. And somebody else I was able to pass along a front flipper with the Cerakote blade with some cool blue carbon fiber inlays. And, all in all, a beautiful, beautiful knife. If you haven't had a chance to get your hands on one, Anton makes a quality product with a top of the line action, no doubt. And it came to my house in about a week through FedEx, through customs. So if you're worried about it, don't be. I've had 3 come in from Africa so far, or South Africa. No issues at all. Just be careful when you're messing around with it. This thing's already cut me once. I'm sure it's going to cut me again, especially on camera. I can't wait. But yeah, right here, all you got to do is pull on the pocket clip and push with the thumb and push pull. And Anton actually told me it's like he catches it as he deploys it, which I thought was very interesting, So he too is not grabbing it. He's just kind of letting the knife's weight and your palm be the thing that holds the knife in place. So if any of this does help you, if you're an expert and you have a different trick, if you're not and you find yourself using these tricks, please leave a comment. Let me know what works for you. Let me know if you appreciate these tips. Let me know if anything has helped you more so than some of the other different, deployment method, tips and tricks that you've tried in the past. Again, at Anton Knives, please like, subscribe, and comment, and look forward to hearing from you and seeing what really tickles your fancy. Have a great night.